Okay, so now what I want to do is to create and attach this crank to the path. So what I'm going to do is select the crank and then do a group on the crank, and I want to now select the move tool and center the pivot on that group. Now what I'm going to do is to take that pivot and move it to the end of that crank where I want the crank handle to attach to the path. So I'm going to move it over. I hit the insert key in order to make the pivot point movable and able to get to another place. And I'm just trying to pull it into about the center point of the crank right at the edge. But as you notice here, if you try to do that just from one view, perspective view, it's really kind of difficult. Each time I move it, I'm fooled into thinking that I have it set. So I'm going to open up another view. I'm going to open up the side view so I can see it from another angle. And I'll move into it some, and then I'll move that point down, and that seems to be a little closer. But I also sometimes need to look at something for more than one place. So I'm going to open up two views, and I'll have one view be the perspective view and one be the side view. So you can see how easy it is to get fooled by position when you only have one view to look at. So in perspective, I can see it at one place, and in the side view I can see that it's lined up. So I'm just going to use these two views to work together to move that point to where I want it to be. So now once I think I have it in place, I'm going to hit the insert key again, and that will put that pivot on that point right at the end of the crank. Now I'll move out. And while I still have that point selected, I'm going to shift and select the curve, and then I'm going to have to go to the animation window mode, and I'm going to go down to motion path, and then to attach to motion path, and go to the option. So I'm going to attach that curve to the motion path, and I'm going to hit it to start. So in other words, I want that path to start at the start point, which was that first point there. And so now it attaches, that is, the crank attaches, a crank group attaches to the path. And so what we can see now is that I'm going to move this back to smooth shade all, and when I run that, what happens is that stays on that point that is on the curve.